Let's view how easy it is to navigate through the LabSim product and the features we include to assist you. After logging into your LabSim account, you arrive on the LabSim homepage. To launch a product, you can click either the product thumbnail or the product title. First, I'm going to click on the list icon simply to point out how the product is set up. The product is divided into chapters. Each chapter has various section topics. Within the sections, there are several types of learning activities represented by different icons. The film strip icon represents an instructional video that includes detailed demonstrations. The document icon represents a fact sheet or a summary of the concepts about the topic. The mouse icon represents a hands-on practice exercise, and we refer to these as our lab simulations. While you don't need to use this list feature to navigate, it certainly can be helpful if there's a specific topic you want to review because you can click the topic and go right to that activity. It also shows what activities have been completed. Labs will only get marked with a green check when they're passed. Before each section, there are study questions and an outline of what you will be learning. Use the right arrow to move forward and the left arrow to move backward. Within the videos, the first option is to play the video by itself or with an interactive script. It doesn't matter which option you select initially because you can go to the other option at any time. So I'm going to start by selecting to play the video. Now let's look at all the features you have available within the videos. First is the pause play button. Time in the video is listed first, followed by the total video time. Rewind to the previous video segment or fast forward to the next video segment. The next area identifies the topic you are currently viewing. The CC button is for closed captioning, which appears at the bottom of the screen. The 1x identifies the speed the instructor is speaking. The speed can be adjusted to your preference to be either faster or slower than the normal rate. Next is the volume bar. You can opt to go to the interactive script, which displays the text while also showing the video. Within the interactive script, you can quickly move from one point to another by clicking the point you want to go to. Click this X to close the interactive script. Clicking the full screen icon switches to full screen view. Press Escape to exit full screen view at any time. The next type of activity are the text documents. Some of these documents may be fact sheets, providing a summary about the topic, while other pages may be helpful tips. The next activity type are the lab simulations. We provide 3 different types of labs, so let's review these. First is a skills lab. These are the labs that allow you to practice the skills you've just learned. Press Start Lab. The first time you try to open a lab, you may get this message telling you to disable your pop-up blocker for cdn.testout.com. In Chrome, do this by clicking this icon in the URL bar. Select Always Allow Pop-ups from cdn.testout.com, then click Done. Instructions for doing this in other browsers can be found at the beginning of the course. Once the simulation environment opens, on the top left you can see how many total tasks need to be completed. Underneath is the first task you need to do. Complete it as outlined. As soon as the task is completed correctly, immediate feedback is provided. Click Continue to Next Task. Now let's say that you can't remember what to do for this particular task. There are 2 additional helps. The Hint button provides a text reminder, while the Show Me button provides a brief video clip of how to do the task. If you used either of the help features in order to complete the task, you'll be required to try the same task again later to see if you can perform it without assistance. It's important to note that once you've completed a task and move on to the next task, the document resets to the original view, so the changes you are making are not saved. You also have the options to reset this task or skip this task for now. After completing all the tasks, click the Done button in the upper right. A lab report will be displayed. Simply click Done after reviewing your performance. You're welcome to redo the skills lab as often as you'd like, or move to the next lab. The challenge labs are designed to help you achieve a greater skills proficiency. Notice your proficiency score is based on accuracy in performing tasks and time spent overall in the lab. The leaderboard shows how well other students in your school have performed on this particular lab. Click Start Lab. As soon as you click Begin, a timer will start. Notice that Hint is the only help option available. However, if you use this feature, you will not be awarded any points for completing that specific task. Complete all the tasks as outlined. And just like with the skills labs, as soon as the task is completed correctly, immediate feedback is provided. Click Continue to Next Task and complete all the tasks as outlined. After completing a challenge lab, your name will appear on the leaderboard with your points and time. You are welcome to redo the challenge lab as often as you like, or move on to the next lab. The applied labs are like a final task exam to ensure that you can complete the task without any assistance. These labs are timed even though no timer will appear on the screen. Also, after completing a task, no window will appear to confirm it was completed, but the changes you make will be saved and you'll simply need to move on to the next task. Once you've completed all the tasks, double-check to make sure you've completed everything correctly and press the Done button in the upper right. A lab report will be displayed, and after reviewing your progress, you can click Done. You are welcome to redo the applied labs over again. Additional options are located within the Actions drop-down list. From your account homepage, you can quickly check your product progress by clicking Reports. Across from the score sheet, press Run. Notice that the Resources to Show automatically defaults to display exams and labs, since these are the activities that are graded. This information gives you an easy way to see how you're doing in the LabSim product, and this is the same information that is also available for your instructor. Thank you for watching the LabSim navigation demonstration. We hope it helps you make the most of your LabSim training.